Hey guys, Kate Kennedy here with the Hip Kit for a Project Life process video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I'm just showing you here how I created this template, and this is for a Becky Higgins A-style page protector, and I just used a T-square ruler and a piece of craft paper and did four 4x6 spaces horizontally and four 4x3 vertically. So I'm just showing you the parts of the kit that I'm using. This is from a couple of months ago. It's a stamp set from Ellie's Studio. I love it. It's perfect for Project Life. I've also added in some shipping tags from my stash and this sticker sheet from October Afternoon Daily Flash that was from a previous kit also. Whenever I incorporate things that don't come in this month's kit, I try to use things that came in previous Hip Kit Club kits. So I did a little bit of prep work ahead of time because I had to print my photos and everything. And I'm just taking one of these white 3x4 cards that comes with the stencils and then the front and back side of a couple of Ellie's Studio papers. I'm mostly using photographs in this one because it's from the beach and it's really pretty and I wanted to use them. And I am going to start with this first card. This is going to be my title card. And I didn't edit this part out because this is my process. I took that washi tape style Ellie's Studio stamp that came in the add-on this month. And I pulled out some StazOn ink because I love to stamp on photographs with that. And also some Versamark because I wanted to put some little white like arrow lines or arrow marks on this card with some white embossing powder, and I actually ended up covering all of it up, but I did like the way it looked. It just didn't work for what I was doing. I thought it would, but it just didn't. You know, sometimes things just don't work out the way you think that they're going to. So I am just embossing this. I guess I zoomed in a little bit too much here, but that happens. And I have already heat set it and now I'm trying to figure out how to add my title. I don't really want to use either of the thickers because I just don't feel like they work. I really want to use that wood grain alphabet, but it's the exact same color as the paper. So I'm going to use one of these shipping tags that I pulled out from my stash. You can get these really inexpensively at like office supply stores or off like Etsy or something like that. They're a great thing to have in your stash to use. And now I can see that I don't like that white anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use to cover it up. I like that favorite snapshot, but I want to use it somewhere else. And then I do like the sunny day thing also, but it's white and the tag is cream and it bothers me. So I pull a little label sticker from the October Afternoon set. So I have put my title down and I just drew some pencil lines with my T-square ruler to make sure those are straight. I'm going to stick this little wood veneer from the kit down that says love, and now I'm working on this sunshine documented card. I try a bunch of different options, things that I think I might want to put on here, and whenever I get stumped on something, I move on. And this wood veneer here that says you make me smile actually inspired the next card that I made because I skipped ahead to it because I just couldn't make that one work. So I took the, well, now I'm just kind of lining everything back up because I'm feeling like that sunshine documented card on the top isn't going to work. But I'm going to go ahead and work on this other one first. So I know I want to put some kind of like nautical stripe on it. So I'm going to use some washi tape and put this little stencil down on top of the white cards that come with the stencils. And I'm going to take the distress paint in Broken China, and I don't get it too juicy, just a little bit. And I just like really quickly swipe back and forth over the stencil, and it makes this like kind of watercolory look that I super like. It's really, really cute. And I am getting a baby wipe now because you want to clean your stencils off right away so that they don't get all gunky. And that card turned out so cute. I love the way it turned out. So this stuff dries so fast. That distress paint, it's amazing how fast it dries. So I'm going to dry this off really quickly, and then I'm going to use some mini glue dots to put down that wood veneer in the center. And I think this is my favorite card in the whole spread. I think that is so cute. I just love it. And I love the colors with the rest of the pictures. Let's picture my brother and his skimboard. So I put down this sticker from the Echo Park Capture Life sticker sheet, and then I decided I don't like it. So that's one good thing about photo paper, is that you can usually pull stickers off pretty easily. So I really like this summer 2014 tag, and so I just staple it onto that picture, and then I get a little staple happy, and I staple some other things later, but I also like the way that looks. I think it ties it in all together. So I want to put something in the corner of that photo, and I'm just not exactly sure what. So I decided to put that favorite snapshot there, and I really like the way that turned out. And this is when I know I don't like that, black sticker. So I put it back on the sheet. And I do like this. It says something about like don't forget or something like that. And I also like the little shipping tag because it ties in with the one at the top. It's a smaller size. So I go ahead and stick down that green label. And then I'm going to take this stamp set from a couple of months ago, and it has this really cool little sketchy thing that says the best. And in StazOn ink, I'm going to stamp that on my photo. And it turns out perfectly. I love using StazOn ink on pictures. It's great. So as you can see, even though I did prep, the cards somewhat, I didn't prep like what embellishments and stuff to use. I just cut the background papers or the base papers and put them in order. I work totally out of order when I work on Project Life. I skip around from card to card to card because that's just the way it works for me. I can't like just work on one card and then move to the next and the next. I don't know. Things draw my attention and pull my attention, and in the end, I feel like I end up with a real cohesive page that tells the story that I want it to tell. Maybe that's just my personality. Getting there takes a few turns. So I use the Distress Paint to stamp with on this card here, and I really like the way it turned out. Again, it kind of looks watercolory. I wouldn't recommend doing it with a super detailed stamp. That Good Times was a nice block print, so it worked out perfectly. So now I have typed some journaling onto this card, and I'm just adding, I flipped it over also because that Sunshine Documented wasn't working for me. So I flipped it over to the grid side, same as the bottom left-hand corner. And I did some journaling and added a die cut from the Ellie Studio Pack, and then a heart that in my last video I traced and cut out of the wood grain paper. And I'm not liking those either, so I'm going to pull those back off and just add the little green heart because I have the green on the opposite side, so I wanted to tie that in somewhere else on the layout. So I'm just kind of zooming in and showing you a little close-up of all of the cards, and I'm going to add some journaling to that blank card, and that is it. So here are some close-up shots of each card and then the final spread. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you will check out the Hip Kit Club. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.